Hola, bom dia.
Bom dia.
Today we're going to cover things to do in Lisbon you've probably never heard of. Starting with Jmayel agua, which is a reservoir right over here. So you'll have to excuse the echo. This is Jmayel agua. So they had to build this place years ago to bring clean drinking water into the city. We are actually inside part of the aqueduct. It was built by expert Portuguese engineers, and the aqueduct itself is actually 36 miles long, which is unbelievable.
When I started looking up different things to do in Lisbon, this was one of the first things that I came across.
There's actually 4 different museums you can visit. This one was the one we chose because I love the look of this stone chamber, and they haven't wasted the space either, because sometimes they even do art exhibitions in here too. Not a bad place to have your work exhibited. Story, what do you think of the water cave? Is it nice?
I trapped.
You're trapped in the water cave, and can you hear it echo?
Yeah.
Can you do one? It cost us €4 per adult to get in here. Story came in for free. Let's see what else is in this place.
Those stairs.
Come on.
You did it! This is cool. What we found? Oh, that's cool. So that looks like the old water channels.
The original pipe.
Ancient plumbing, Sacha. The way things used to be done.
Isn't it?
It is cool.
You can get some really cool photo shoots in there.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Look through there.
Should we see what's at the top of the stairs into the light?
Yeah, we are. Go on.
We've got a little bird's eye view of the city from here now. It's cool.
It is. You can see the bridge and the Costa Ray over there, the river.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So it's very cool that we've got this place pretty much all to ourselves at the moment.
We're up on the water.
We are on top of the water, that's right. We're standing on top of an aqueduct. And we've got all these beautiful views around us. You need to go to a fancy sky bar or restaurant to get this view.
Big cruise ship over there as
Oh
well.
yeah. Good way to do a bit of sightseeing, isn't it?
That's a big ship.
It is a big
Very
ship.
nice.
So if this aqueduct is 36 miles long, this is such a small segment of it. I read in the information leaflet that it's actually got some of the tallest stone arches in the world when it was built. And if you guys didn't know this already, Lisbon survived a massive earthquake years and years ago. It was a number 9 on the Richter scale, and this whole aqueduct survived it. So that is some seriously good engineering. I have to say, if you've got claustrophobia, it's a little bit freaky. I'm not a big person, but my shoulders are pretty much touching each side of this little tunnel here.
So the second thing to do in Lisbon that you've probably never heard of is visit this peaceful little park. We are now in the Jardim das Amoreiras. This park looks to be a local's favourite hangout, the kind of place you'd find yourself in probably a lot if you actually lived here in Lisbon. It is next to the ancient aqueduct, and there's a little coffee and snack kiosk right next to a kids' playground. And it is well maintained and a nice shady spot to come to under all these lovely trees here. A perfect little oasis in the city.
really is a beautiful park. It's one of those places that's never going to be on any tourist trail. It is a simple place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just full of beautiful flowers and really, really big mulberry trees all around us. And just behind us right here is an old silk factory that they've turned into an art museum where they are showcasing some of the art from one of Portugal's most renowned contemporary artists, apparently. And her husband.
Yes.
Well, yeah, don't forget her husband too.
Her husband's Hungarian.
Yeah, they were both artists. I'm not sure if it's a coincidence or not, but they've got all these mulberry trees outside and there was an old silk factory there, so I'm wondering if there's any link between the production of silk and the mulberry trees, because actually the silkworms that eat the mulberry tree make silk, isn't it?
Yes.
The best silk in the world.
They only eat mulberry leaves,
Yeah.
apparently, silkworms.
Little fact for you. And we're getting a bit hungry now, so we're going to head off down the road to a little bar called Lost Inn. Hard to find.
It's like a labyrinth.
Yeah. So we're just taking in the atmosphere of Lost Inn. It's a really nice little bar. Quite difficult to find actually. If you walked into the shop and you didn't know there was a bar in here at all, you probably would have missed it.
Yeah, you would have walked straight out.
Yeah. What did you order?
I got a mocktail. It's called an apple pillar. It's ginger, apple, lemon, and it's got a cinnamon stick in it. So I'm thinking there's some cinnamon in there too.
I got pineapple and mint, and Story got orange juice. Tastes good? Yeah?
It's definitely got cinnamon in it.
Yeah?
It's nice and refreshing though. It's good. Cheers.
We also got vegetable samosas. Do a taste test for me. Tasty?
Yeah, good taste.
Story, how was your orange juice?
Good.
Definitely a little local gem. We were just saying how nice it is to sit here looking out at the view while enjoying a drink and listen to the music they're playing. Good atmosphere, isn't it?
It's really nice.
I like it in here.
Right in the middle.
Wow, what's this? What you on?
Let's watch.
Wow.
Jump in the middle one.
3, 2, 1, go. Story is currently demonstrating the Garden of Music. Music garden. It's right outside in the Parque das Nações, the Park of Nations. And Story is experimenting with a bit of music.
Let's try that. No, you don't.
Me? So we read about this place on Google, and one of the first things that they said was some of the instruments are missing the tools that you need to operate them. So Story's currently using our selfie stick, which seems to be doing the job. So you can see the instrument used to be attached to this chain. Nothing left. So bring your own utensils. Well, give a kid a drum and you'll never sleep. Ah, I see. The gentle touch. Well, you learn fast, don't you, Story? This one looks like some kind of large stone tuning fork, and this a triangle of some sort.
It's broken, Dad.
Oh yeah, I know, it's broken, isn't it? So if you're looking for this place, it's just opposite Centro Vasco da Gama shopping mall, and also the big tower. Look at this, we've got free water for humans. They got water for dogs too.
Yeah, please help me.
Whoa! God, that's a fast flow. So I'm down by the riverside now, having a look at the cable cars here. They take you on a straight journey from one side to the other. The start of the cable car ride starts from over there. It costs €4 one way or €6 for a round trip. It's right outside this big building here. This, apparently, is the tallest building in the whole of Lisbon.
It is a 5-star hotel. I think it's called the Myriad Hotel. It has a really nice restaurant at the top, but you have to have a reservation to be able to go in, and it is not open to the public unless you're staying there.
There's no denying it's a beautiful building. It's definitely worth seeing. Doesn't it remind you of the Burj Al Arab in Dubai?
It does,
Yeah.
but a little bit smaller.
Yeah, much smaller. Now, if you look to the left, you can see Ponte Vasco da Gama. Now, it's up to you if you want to believe us or not, but we've read this is the longest bridge in Europe. Can you believe that? Here in Portugal. We have driven across this bridge multiple times on our journeys down south and had no clue that that was the statistic, but after we found out, we did realise it does feel pretty damn long. So far, everything that we've seen today has been pretty accessible by foot.
And it's a really nice area of Lisbon if you want to get out of the main city and just be by the water. It's such a nice place to walk along.
It's a huge contrast from the old city, that's for sure. This feels like a very new development, lots of cool restaurants. It looks very modern and feels very modern too.
Yeah, it's new Lisbon.
Yeah. Now we can't be bothered to walk all the way down to the other end of this park. Should we try and take the cable car?
Yeah,
See what it's like up there.
We're cool in here.
It's a bit hot in here, isn't it?
It's really hot.
Are you excited?
Oh, Mom.
I will, don't worry.
Oh.
Now we are going to go 30 metres high. Woo! Shall I sit with you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course. That's
Right.
there.
Wow, look at this!
Look at the seagulls.
Wow!
Where the seagulls?
We're flying higher than the seagulls.
We're in the cable car. Another one. There's no people in there.
Wow, this is cool, isn't it?
Yeah. You excited, Dad?
I'm very excited, Story. I'm a bit sweaty, but there's a little bit of a breeze coming through now. It's a lovely view from up here. Story's really enjoying it. Waving to them. He didn't say hello, did he?
He's on surfboard.
So we're just passing by Centro Vasco da Gama now. That's the big shopping mall where we're parked.
Wow.
There is the stone sculpture lake. I actually saw that on Google too. I didn't think I was going to see this today. I was wondering if I should have bothered to bring the drone today, but now I see I don't need to.
You don't need to, just get in the cable car.
Getting a nice sky view, yes?
Lost in the road.
I know I didn't lose my drone today, no, I didn't even bring it.
What's your thing?
It's mud, I think.
What can you see?
Cable cars, more cable cars, big mountain there, no fish.
No fish.
Really, it's very cool in here.
That's an honest review from Story there. She says, I think it's very cool in here. I'm sure she's not talking about the temperature. We are descending now, aren't
Let's
we?
see. And I see.
Is that the end of the ride already?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it a lot?
Yeah, I'm excited. This.
Bumpy landing. And just outside the cable cars, there's this. So the cable car actually ends right outside this place. This is the award-winning Oceanarium of Lisboa. We actually took Story there when she was 23 months old and she absolutely loved it. And just outside we've got the Waves Garden, which is this lovely little grassy patch here that they've made into like ripples. Story's just spent the last 5 minutes running up and down and exhausting herself, and now enjoying an ice cream.
This was mine.
That's your one, is it? We discovered this cool little feature of Lisbon the last time we came here. It's controlled by an app that you download on your phone and it charges you by the minute. You just scan it in here. They're really quick and whizzy. They're a fun way to get around, aren't they? Are you going to demonstrate how it's done?
Yeah.
Oh, Nair's doing it. Nair's very good at scootering. We've just covered this whole park in about 5 minutes. Absolutely rapid. How fast does it say it goes, Sash?
This Lime scooter has a top speed of 24.5 kilometres an hour.
I am looking at you, Story. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Should we go back on my back now? It was fun riding on the scooter, wasn't it?
Okay.
You can try again? My goodness, little daredevil. So the prices vary scooter to scooter, but my one cost 50 cents to unlock and then it was 15 cents per minute. Each session I've ever done has only cost me about €2.50 to €5 max. And Story loves it. fun things to do in Lisbon, eh?
Yes.
I think Story enjoyed herself while she was not so exhausted.
Not crying right
Yeah,
now.
she's crying now, she wants to go home.
Sleepy, baby. Yeah, we've got a tired toddler.
Hope you've enjoyed our little tips and little things to do around here. These are the things that we like to do when we come to Lisbon. There's obviously lots more.
I really like the city.
I do, yeah.
It's really lovely. Every time I come here, I like it a little bit more.
And we wanted to share some different things that people don't normally do when they come here.
What's this?
So he wants to go home and have some breakfast, even though it'll be dinner time.
That's allowed.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.